the Dark, Feature Series, Episode 2, Persist to Persevere. Once a news reporter asked a winning man, how does it feel to have failed 10,000 times and then finally get success? He replied, I didn't fail 10,000 times, but I found 10,000 ways that won't work. Thomas Edison, who invented the electric bulb, had spoken these words. His story is not mere about the invention of the light bulb, but about perseverance against failure. It's also about eagerness behind effort that let him continue on with his work even after 10,000 failed attempts. You may be thinking, how can it help you in your own life? Let me tell you. This Grow in the Dark episode will feature world-famous inventor Thomas Edison and the brilliant author Paulo Coehlo's philosophy toward success. I want to encourage you watching to be more persistent in your perseverance. We are living in a world where we stopped believing in miracles ever since our dreams became night terrors. It doesn't care how resilient you are, it will punch you till you kneel. When you are no longer competent enough to hit it back, you get caught by depression, and then pain hits you below the belt and just doesn't let you up. Remember, you will pass through certain painful moments in your life, and they will change you entirely. Everyone is going through different traumas in their lives. Losing someone beloved is a trauma. Divorce is a trauma. Global chaos is a trauma. Failing to achieve a goal is a trauma. You may be asking whether this happened in the case of Edison. The answer is yes. His teacher penned a note for his mother stating that her son, Thomas, was addled. He can't come to this school anymore, they brazenly said. Thomas's mother accepted the request, but she didn't agree with it. She later put in work to make her addled child a genius of the century. Look on every exit as being an entrance somewhere else. Meet anger with tranquility, contempt with compassion, brutality with sympathy, greet grief with smirk. Forget about scars you bear. Take risk. Live where you fear to live. Tolerate discomfort. Embrace changes. Be a daredevil. In the same way, let your damage change you in a positive manner. Let this phase of life make you better, stronger, and smarter. Scream if you have to. Fail. There's no shame in it. Break the chain of failure with success, he went on to say. That right there is growing in your dark. Finding that glowing light that helps you defeat the darkness. These bad times, they keep coming. Not just for you, for everyone. It's the way life works. You must not only persevere, but you must persist to persevere. That's being determined to persevere persistently, even when it all seems bleak. Even when the goal seems so far. Even when you're weakened. McCarthy said in his book, The Road, keep a little fire burning, however small, however hidden. This statement speaks volumes for those who need to find that ability to persevere and do it persistently. Unfollow those old and wrong patterns that you've been following for so long. Find some aspirations. Start your day with new affirmations. Writer of the classic book, The Alchemist, Paulo Coehlo, once said, you can become blind by seeing each day as a similar one. This means you must recharge your thinking so that you're prepared to persist. So, dear friends, think about opportunities you have and think about when you must persist to take flight. And even yet, persist to persevere. That's how you go beyond the unexpected. In science, the stratus clouds hang low in the sky, but they're still in the sky. Not-so-tinted clouds are the highest clouds in the sky. I urge you to aim for the clouds, but not just any clouds. Aim for the not-so-tinted clouds. So possibly, if you happen to fail, you will still be above ground. You'll then be ready to persevere again to newer heights after recharging. That's the approach to take when we want to persevere beyond persistence, to obtain prominence. Don't let the continuous hardships bleed you. Use that pain as a weapon and turn your strife into gold. And be kind to yourself. Don't settle for less. You deserve more than the scraps offered to you. Also, please, don't be ashamed of your failures, those irritating weaknesses that interrupt your life. Use those hurdles to make a ladder, which could help you to climb on, and another ladder to climb higher. This is persisting to persevere. One of the sayings of a Persian scholar is, the fruit of my life is no more than 3 words. I was raw, I was cooked, I was burned. Sometimes, being broken is an entitlement to rebuild yourself. Failure exposes your skills on a prestigious level. Grow in the dark. Persist even beyond your perseverance. Dreams must be powerful enough to magically modify your failure into pleasure. Sometimes, being shaken up shapes your perception of life, your priorities and values. Open yourself to a new life. Have a new dream. You're never too old to make a new dream, as it is known to everyone. Some beautiful paths can't be discovered without getting lost. Maybe the life you fear to start holds more treasures. Grow in that dark. I would like to wrap up with a note from revered author Paulo Coehlo. Tell your heart that the fear of suffering is worse than suffering itself, and no heart has ever suffered when it goes in search of its dreams. What is that big thing, that big goal, that big achievement that you desire or always wanted? Persist to persevere. Make that your goal. In the comment section below, tell us about a time you persisted to persevere to attain something great. Also, feel free to share with us your stumbling blocks with persistently persevering. Let us know your feelings. Have a blessed day ahead.